Wait, should we tell them the news? You want to say it?
This is gonna be.
Hello.
I mean, yeah, man, welcome rest.
Go sit down.
I'm just a little cotton mouthed and I need some chapstick.
All right.
And we're gonna be doing the talk like this today.
And it's called The Ballad of the Salad. I just watched that episode the other day. Yeah.
You've been watching That's
Dude,
So
I
Raven
watch
right
That's So
now?
Raven reruns all the time.
Really? I don't have Disney Plus. Actually, I think my
They're
sister...
on Hulu. They're on Hulu.
That's So Raven?
I just
think
watched the one where she's like, now performing Raven Baxter. She's like, what? I got a music video.
Some call it magic.
See?
I don't know. Yeah, there we go. What is this? What is this? Oh, her mask. For the portal store.
Little mention. Melanoma. Melania.
Martini.
Not melatonin.
Can you see our feet?
I think you can.
It's not very manly for our feet to just be like hanging off the couch. And then we're touching, kind of.
What are gender norms? During Pride Month?
Are you asking me to explain it to them?
No.
Like,
it's not very manly. You scoot out this way.
Oh, really? Well, we're going to be touching. So.
Yeah, it's like this.
Anyways.
All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hola amigos, my name is Steven.
And I'm Mike.
Why did I do the director? Okay, here we go. Hola amigos, my name is Steven.
And I'm Micah.
And this is?
Your Daily Dose?
Oh, and I was going to say, and you're watching Disney Channel because we're talking about That's So Raven. And I was going to say, and you're watching Dose Amigos. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Take 3, 4, 5, I don't know what it was. Hola amigos, my name is Steven.
And I'm Micah.
And this is your Daily Dose of Amigos. That was low energy.
Low energy, but it's the morning time.
We're going to have to show them all the far. Anyways, it's the morning time. It is.
It is the morning time.
For my day off, this is very early for me to get up.
What time is your usually time up? Time on? Time up.
Time off, time up.
Yeah.
What time are you up? Well, I work overnights. So for everyone watching, I work overnights. So I usually be waking up like at 2, 3 p.m.
2, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
on like my day offs where I'm like working or I'm not working and I'm just sleeping through the night, like I'll sleep a lot.
Yeah, I should be at work right now. I should be at the office. Whoops.
Why? Wait, are you being serious right now?
No, I'm being serious. Like, we usually have office hours from 10 to 4, but I told them I was going to come until like 2.
Oh, perfect. Well, you had other things to do.
I have my other job to clock into. This is my other job to clock into.
I swear you'd be at home and I'm like, you working? Yeah. So
because I do be working. Like, I do be working on different things.
Home,
like,
you know?
But when I say like work, like I be working on like editing stuff. Like,
Yeah,
I be working on like
he doesn't have just one
marketing
job,
stuff. I have
okay.
like 3 jobs that pay me.
This is the life of a graduate, okay? Salute. Oh my God, wait, we haven't done a podcast since
I graduated. I'm a master now. No, it's more like get crazy, get wild, get crazy.
We'll insert a video of the fucking club. Go. When you were on the floor, I'm glad that video was badly lit, but it was still a good video.
It was still a good quality. It was bad lighting.
Bad lit.
Good quality.
Good quality people in there too.
Yes, the club
It was just
lit.
me and you.
For context, yes, I did just graduate with my master. And we were in San Diego and celebrated. And it just so happened that one of the guys that I graduated with owned the club.
Just so happened.
And he was like, let me text my GM. And then the GM texted me and was like, how many people? Do you guys want a table inside, outside? You know, bada bing, bada boom. Next thing you know, we're 12 vodka Red Bulls getting delivered to the table. There's a big sign. There's tequila shots being poured, free champagne. And we go up to the girl and we're like, how much do I owe you? And she's like, don't worry about it. David took care of it.
It's on the house.
And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. And then so then Nico, my cousin, was like, well, then can you charge us for something so we can give you a tip because we don't have cash? She brought over 12 Red Bull vodkas and she charged him a penny.
Yeah. I heard
1 cent. And Nico was like, perfect. And then put $100 and then gave it to her.
I left the club right before that. Tragic.
Where did you leave?
I left with Kylerino and Omar. We just grabbed some cigarettes at the 7-Eleven and walked the boardwalk.
Did you really?
Boardwalk. Walked the seaside, like next to the beach walk.
The boardwalk.
I don't know. I'm from Mexico. We don't have that in
They don't have those over there?
No. In Rocky Point, they have a fucking malecón.
Honestly, I just went to Rocky Point like a couple weeks ago. Fuck the malecón.
Really?
Because we went to this other little bar.
Oh, but you 2 years ago, the malecón.
No, but yes, I get it. But like now, we went to this other bar and their drinks were $3. I asked the guy, I was like, oh, can I get 2 palomas? He's like, yeah. And I was like, how much is
where?
It was like this like little beach bar, had like a dinosaur thing on it. It was like locals, Jesus' family. Like we took up half of the bar, but we went and it was like on the beach. And I was like, how much are the
It wasn't
drinks?
by the malecón at all?
No.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, and so it was like attached to a hotel, and they were like, "Oh, just $3." And then she was like $6. I said $6 for 2 drinks, because at the malecón you still got to pay like $10 for 1 drink.
Yeah,
which is like still good,
well, it's just like American,
but it's American prices.
Yeah.
Like they just know that they can charge 18-year-olds $10.
Yeah, but it's also like the vibe that they bring, and like the clubs are really cool, I guess. But
there's a new club over there called La Toxica. Have you heard about it?
I know what a Toxica is.
Well, yeah, but like there's a club, it's called La Toxica, and like they've been advertising it, and like it's on my Instagram feed. So Jesus was like, oh, I know where that's at, like let's go. So then we like went and drove by, and then as we're driving by in broad daylight, Jesus was like, oh yeah, like look, there's a Coke dealer right there, and then like the guy's walking around with the backpack, and like he's looking, and then he's like, no, like there's a prostitute house right over here, look. And as we look, 2 guys, like homeless guys, walked behind the wall and were like going into the house, and he was like, see, I told you there's something going on in there in broad daylight. We're like, oh hell no, all right outside the club.
Qué rico.
I was like, no.
Rocky Boy.
No, literally. I mean, outside
when
of that,
you're in Rocky Boy.
it's the happiest place to be.
And you're like how I wasn't phased. I was just like, And how many people outside? Oh.
You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
It sounds like you'd like go outside of the club drunk as fuck and be like, I need a bag. And then you can just like, yeah, let me come back. And the guy goes around the corner with your money. He comes, and you're just hoping that he comes back with something. And then he does.
He does, yeah. No, and it was just in broad daylight.
And I don't know why we trust him, but we do.
It was like 4 p.m.
So you didn't go to the club?
We didn't go to No, we didn't go to La Toxica. We went to the other bar, and then we went to the La Farmacia. Got our re-up.
Got your fix.
No. We went to the actual
got
pharmacy.
Your dose. Got your doses. Okay.
You mean the 5-albuterol inhalers? Yes, for $5 a piece.
Honestly, yes. And you have multiple asthmatic people in the group there.
Oh, for sure. That smoke religiously,
yeah, everyone
ironically.
has to re-up on their inhalers over there.
They're $5
And then a lot
Mexico.
of people ask them to like re-up for them. So like they get inhalers, right? It's crazy. Inhalers is what people are buying and sneaking back in. I don't think you necessarily have to sneak it back in. It's just, it's $5 in Mexico.
It's $5 in Mexico.
Here
it's
like
$200 here. I'm gonna get 6.
Oh my God. And then get tacos right afterwards too.
No, we did.
I still have money left over from the
We
money
did. I think we took like $200 and then like, we took like $200 and then I came back with like, I think $50.
I just love going to Mexico because everything is moderately priced and you just have a good time with everything being cheap.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you be drinking and 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 drinking. That's by the beach. Drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. And you just feel like you're not as drunk as you would be somewhere else.
Right.
I don't know if it's like geographically, where you are.
Geometry.
Whatever. I don't know if it's just like by the sea level that you're at by when you drink a lot. I don't know. It just doesn't affect you as much. Or maybe the liquor in Mexico isn't.
I think it's the liquor because I bought a bottle in the States and then I bought a bottle in Mexico, and I feel like I got drunker faster with the bottle in the States versus the bottle in Mexico.
What does that have to tell you? I don't know.
That means that America is like diluting. I'm just kidding.
I think that as Americas, we should abolish racism, and I was just thinking into what is that girl that the guest asked a question and she's like, yeah, what do you think of the racism in America? I think that I have to look it up. I can't do it. It's this like fucking girl. Fuck. Now I'm like stuck on it.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
So we could be able to build up our future for our children.
She tried to be smart and say like, and as such as
and the Americas, and such as
like, what the fuck does South Africa got to do with this?
With kids
With
in
the US
America
map.
being able to point the things on the US map. Anyways, that was what my rant was about. Sorry, I just woke up. I told you guys.
No, that's
and yes,
funny.
I took a couple hits off the Pennifer Coolidge. Okay.
You look like the 4th of July.
Me.
That's your version of the 4th?
Yeah, I mean, you ever hear about stoners changing up their cart names because, I don't know, we're just stupid like that? It's like what they say, the Benjamin.
The Benjamin, yeah, I've heard
so
that.
I'm trying to change my pen's name every time I get a new cart. So this one's Pennifer Coolidge. I was going to do Pennifer Lopez, but like, oh, sad. She canceled her
tour. Like,
that's team. I told my mom, and my mom was like, and then I told her, I was like, oh, but guess why she did it? She's like, va a decir que es para la familia, and she's gonna say it's her family issues and blah blah blah. And
oh
I'm
my
like,
God. Not mom reading J-Lo.
No, the tea. We already knew it wasn't gonna happen.
I want to spend more time with my family and my kids.
Does she have an opener?
No.
I feel like if she had an opener, it would have saved her. Like a dope opener.
Like Doja Cat. No, I'm just kidding.
Like Pitbull.
But Pitbull's on his own tour.
I know, maybe like a double tour with him, but she's trying to be like,
She's
big,
like, I'm the star.
I'm big and bad, and like,
Yeah.
no, you're not, girl. Melanie Martinez is selling out, not you.
Okay, let's talk about that.
The other Mexican is selling out. Martinez.
Martinez.
Melanie, hermana, tú eres mexicana.
You know, I was very shocked last night. So last night I went to go see Melanie Martinez, and I was very shocked. Like, I was very impressed too.
Yeah.
I was impressed by the stage presence. I was impressed by the show. I was impressed by the fans. First of all,
The fans
like,
show up.
I realized it was because I went to see Megan Thee Stallion last week. Very different vibe. Very different crowd.
Very different people. I feel like Melanie's crowd, it brings in a younger generation for sure.
Oh yeah,
A much younger generation, but she also has a lot of not older generation, I would say, but like older generation, like mid-20s, 30s, because they grew up on her, because they started watching her from The Voice, I believe it was. So
no, X Factor.
I think it was The Voice, because it was with Christina Aguilera. Oh. Was that X Factor? I don't know. Babe!
The Voice.
He's listening. I was right. But yeah, I think it was really cool to see all those young fans like dressed up in like the era that they love the most.
I was trying to see if we can maybe turn the light.
Did that move by itself though? Like
What?
I felt like it was moving for a second.
Hi, Uncle Dennis.
Come on, period. But yeah, no, it was a really good show, and I loved seeing everyone's outfits. I loved this show particularly. Everyone had really, really cool outfits, and I knew it was gonna be like that. I had been seeing like all.
I just didn't know what to
people.
expect.
Yeah, the fandom is super cool, and they're super sweet. Somebody gave me a bracelet.
Not the Eras tour.
No, so literally somebody like traded. I was gonna be like, yeah, love Pete, and they're like, here you go, me. Oh, okay.
They're too young for you, bro. They're too young for you.
She was probably definitely like in middle school, high school, but she gave one to me and one to my boyfriend. She's like, I need to give these to you guys. Like literally after we left the show, like we were already leaving the bleachers, like we had left. Like I need to give this to you guys. I was like, oh.
So she like went and found you guys.
Yeah, she like waited down at the stairs for us basically because we were one of the last people to leave. But it was really sweet. I was like, oh, because Anthony's cousin had gotten a bracelet. I was like, oh my god, like,
oh, cute.
Me, a 27-year-old man, I want a bracelet. I got that fire. And they gave me this one for a nurse's office, and that was the one. I don't know if you were still there. I don't know if you went to the bathroom at that point, but it was when she was on the stretcher. And she was like,
no, I saw that.
Yeah, that was a really good fucking song.
Yeah, because then I knew she was changing into the Portals outfit because I was like, fuck, this is a long interlude. I should go. And then as soon as I was like, I'm going to go, she like came out and I was like, I should have went.
Yeah, literally that's what my boyfriend did. He went to the bathroom and came back. So, you know, nice to go to a concert for real. Oh, man,
no. I mean... And you're watching Disney Channel. No, but we always enjoy going to concerts, and I think that was one of the first concerts we had been to since Coachella.
What?
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj was before?
Before.
That was the first time I was back at Footprint since Nicki Minaj. Oh, wow. That was the first concert after Coachella.
Okay, so since this is like the after Coachella episode, like, how was your Coachella experience? You calibrating you? What happened?
Honestly,
what happened? Coachella.
No. You love to see it. Just because I love Coachella, but the what is it called? Like the aftermath, like. The serotonin come down from seeing everyone and not seeing everyone is like...
Yeah.
I was like calling the bookies every day, be like, everyone's good. Are you okay? Yes, I know everyone's going to feel like this. I remember Georgina texted me and she's like, I feel like someone ran me over. And I was like, no, you're going to feel like that for a while, I feel, because we were just out and about for 3-4 days straight. Out in the sun. Not even like to just like... add like drinking to that, but it's just like out in the sun for 4 days straight. That's enough to take you out for a little bit. So I definitely hibernated for like 2 days after that. But Coachella was amazing as always. I love Coachella. On the last day, me and Bae were on the Ferris wheel, which is nice. I haven't been on the Ferris wheel since
2018.
Beyonce year. Damn, 6 years later.
Oh, we went on the Ferris wheel too.
Yeah, but you guys went during the day though.
Yeah, we did. Cause she
How was that?
Out.
I don't know. Honestly. It was scary. That fair, and I'm a big person. My man's small. He's like, if I blow on him, he's gonna blow away. But me, I'm like, I literally like made one move, and it was like, and I was like, oh no. And we both had anxiety over it, so we were like literally grabbing onto the sides of the wall and like not trying to do anything. We were trying to take like a cute video.
I'm like, I saw the pictures. What are you talking about?
No, yeah, that was a video. Like, I was literally like, okay, go, babe, go, move around. Just move and we can screenshot it. Literally, I was like, okay. I'm really scared right now.
You look sickening.
No, honestly, I love those crochet pants. I would never know. But no, my Coachella was really fun. I love bringing my boyfriend into that world because he... said that he had never thought about going to Coachella until he met me, so. Ding! But no, it was really fun. I hate leaving Coachella because it's sad, but it's also like the drive home. And everyone drove to Phoenix. Awesome. And I had to drive to Rio Rico. It was just like another 3 hours.
It was like we all drove to like Phoenix, drop people off.
And it was just
drop people off.
It was just so sad because everyone was like, "Oh, got home, ding, got home," like messaging the group chat, got home. Me at like 7:30 p.m.
Still driving.
Yeah, I'm about to get home. and eat this Chinese food and pass the fuck
Okay, I
out.
think we got Chinese food too.
I was not gonna not go home with food. I was with my boyfriend in the car, and I think we were trying to get like the usual Taco Bell and Popeye's order that we get.
No.
And he's like, no, let's get Chinese food.
Something about Chinese food just hits.
I just couldn't compute after Coachella. I was like literally just like a robot driving. Like I felt like a Waymo, one of those automatic drivers. Like I was just like, and he was asking me on the road, and he's like, what did I want? And I was like, honestly, just order me whatever. Just order me whatever. And he was also just like over it too from being on the road too much. So I literally had like a whole panic attack. I had to pull over. I was like, okay, what are we getting?
You had to pull over?
Yeah, because like I just couldn't compute. I couldn't in my brain. I couldn't compute like food. Yes, want now. Like I just like couldn't. And he was like, I need you to be specific, because this is like a nicer like whatever. It was like a different restaurant we've never been to, and I was like,
can I get the Beijing beef 2 entree special?
literally, like we were on the road, and that's what it felt like in my brain. It's what it felt like, because he was like, well, they have Beijing beef, and I was like, yes. It's like, no, that wasn't a plate. That was like 3 different meals. I was like, I just want noodles and chicken. I just can't do it.
No, that always hits, and I eat the entire thing.
Yeah, especially after like a 4-day festival, and I think we literally got home, showered, ate in bed, and I was literally like, "Yo, that was delicious." Like I'm not kidding you. I think my boyfriend literally had to take the covers from under me and like
put it over you.
Yeah, I just passed out right after.
Cute.
I'd be doing that too often to him.
Just passing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spooky takes the blankets from me. You fall asleep fast, huh?
I feel like I didn't used to be this way. And I feel like just like the safety and comfort of being around him, I'm literally like, when I'm in bed, I'm like, I just need like some sort of physical touch. Like I can just be our legs like this, and I'm like, okay, babe. I'm not kidding you. He gets so mad. He's like, no, stay up. Like we're supposed to watch Love Island. Now we're watching Love Island. But we're watching Housewives before, like Drag Race or whatever. He's like, no, stay up. You're supposed to stay up. And I'm like, but your pillow,
falling asleep.
Your
Yeah.
pillow right there looks so nice.
No,
right?
literally. As soon as I put my arm around Spooky or she puts her arm around me, it is a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm asleep, and I like being held too.
I just love cuddling, but.
And she knows like we'll be cuddling, and then if I'm still awake and I turn over, she's like, "Okay, well, good night," because she knows the minute I turn over.
Yeah, I don't,
it's lights out.
I like to fall asleep.
Oh my God, sorry.
So this fan doesn't turn on. What's going on? Oh, he's texting fast.
Sorry. I'm gonna send these guys a picture.
What happened?
They're like, you're probably still asleep.
Who said that?
Sam and Kyle.
Ew, I look like I'm busted. Is this how I look on the camera? It's cold now. I'm just kidding. I need to get some air into this. Air. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Come closer.
Why you be next to me like that? That's fucking weird. We're Dose Amigos.
Comadres.
I answered the phone the other day and I was at work from you, and you're always like, comadre, ¿cómo estás? And I usually just like, hey, amigo, what's up? But I was like, all right. I was literally at work and I was like, comadre, ¿cómo estás? My coworker. I only speak English to her at work. I mean, comadre, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah, sí,
comadre, sí.
Y pero le...
I feel like I'm a very energetic person at work, very charismatic for sure when I deal with my residents and like my coworkers. But I feel like my coworkers don't really know who the fuck I am.
You try to keep your like personal life.
Yeah, really. Because then I'll be on the phone and they're like, who's he talking to? I was like, I have friends. I have a life outside of here. I don't know if that's mean to say, but a lot of them be working like 2 jobs and like they be working for their kids and like, girl,
Isn't that crazy? Like some people.
How is
like,
your salary paying for your like 3 kids and a mortgage, and my salary is paying for my dispensary haul and my trip to Vegas? Like I just don't know. Like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
in the world.
I don't get it either. But
yeah, I do try to keep my work life separate from.
that's good. I'm like learning how to do that because I feel like I intermingle them a lot.
Yeah, and I feel like more before when I work during the day, because I work. Like I said, I work nights. When I work during the day, I would get invited more. People would be like, "Oh, let's go drink, or let's go do this, and let's go do that," and I could be like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay." I don't know. I just feel weird mixing work with
work and pleasure.
Not necessarily pleasure, but just like they're just gonna see me differently at work, and I'm just trying to be more professional.
Yeah.
I don't know. People always just see me as a big party person, so I'm just trying to. I'm obviously like I'm really cool at work, and I'm like really fun.
But you're trying to change that narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's just because of what we. And I say we because I feel like I'm in the same boat as you, like changing the narrative of like becoming a more serious person and like taking things more serious because we're always like, you know?
I know.
But then like when we are passionate about something and like we actually want to take it seriously and then people are like, I'm just kidding.
Like,
I'm like, bitch, no, like
this is
I really want to
passion.
like, this is serious to me. You know what I mean? Like when I work, it's like, yes, I like to go and do fun things, but like also let me take a step back and like not drink or this or that. Like let me go be serious for an hour and then for the rest of the time I can go and be not serious.
Finding like the right balance from
exactly.
it. I don't think necessarily being like more like, I think, you're right on being more serious, but just like maybe just being taken more seriously.
Yes,
like I don't need to be serious all the time. Like I'm always gonna be I'm always gonna be hilarious. But I just think like when it comes down to like a professional aspect or something that we're like passionate about, that we want to be taken seriously. Like I want to move forward in a way where we are taking, like, we're on the podcast and we're like funny as fuck on the podcast, but when we like move forward and present it to people, we're like professional.
Hey, like this is something that we put time and effort into and like carve out time because it's not easy, first of all, to schedule this.
Yeah, we live in 2 different cities and we're working with what we got,
but we're getting there.
Location.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I think come this next round. Wait, should we tell them the news?
Next round? What's gonna happen next round? What do you mean next round?
This next should we tell them?
It's over, guys.
Nah.
We should have said something at the beginning of the episode, I guess. This is gonna be.
You want to say it?
Give me your head.
Me like this.
No, well, we have ideas for the future, and we feel like right now, I feel like we're making an apology video.
No, not sisters. Oh no, never that.
No, so me and Micah sat down, and we've loved this run, and we loved how we've been doing it. But this will be the last episode for this season.
Season
of the
1.
Dose Amigos. That doesn't mean it's over.
No.
It's just.
We want to not rebrand, but we want to be consistent, and we want to have an actual studio, and we want to have all of the clips be the same sort of style. I mean, obviously we're still going to dress.
Basically here for the test run.
Yes, this was very much like the test run, and very much like the trial and error. Trial and error. We literally recorded on your 2009 digital camera the first episode, on our iPhones. Now here we are with a camera, a nice camera and wireless mics and stuff. So
we just want to make good content
and
make it quality the way that we want it. So we're just gonna take a little break. We're gonna focus on content and what we want to bring for this next season. We want to clarify that we're going to come back for the next season.
We are.
It's not going to not be a Dose Amigos. It's still going to be Dose Amigos.
It's still going to be Dose Amigos.
We're just going to come back with a power in the kisser. Power in the kisser. Power in the kisser.
Power in the
kisser.
Power
in the kisser.
What is that? What is that?
You don't watch Family Guy. I'm making too many references right now.
The power of the kisser?
No, pow right in the kisser.
Oh, pow right in the kisser.
You're like Powell? My name is Powell.
No, I know. But I'm just Powell?
Pow right in the kisser.
Pow right in the kisser.
Pow right in the kisser.
Perfect. So, but yeah, so this will be like the wrap up of season 1 and things that we've learned over these past, like, since January and it's June. Obviously, we've like spaced it out, but again, like Steven said, we just want to be more consistent with it, like with the videos and the quality of the videos and like things that we're pushing out. So we want to almost sort of not rebrand, but we want to come back with a good quality product and take everything that we've learned thus far
and just a little more organized.
Elevate. Yeah, and elevate.
Yeah. And hopefully we're skinnier.
So if y'all know
like
a sponsor, if y'all want to sponsor this and y'all want to...
I heard somebody has a hookup to...
Semaglutide.
What the fuck is that?
Ozempic.
Semaglutide?
It's what it's called. Like the actual like drug name is like semaglutide.
See, if you were to say that to people, they'd be like, "No, I want Ozempic." You're like, "Pendeja." It doesn't make
Semaglutide. I think I'm even saying that wrong. I don't know.
Sacagawea. Okay, but that's a big controversy. Controversy.
Ozempic or Sacagawea? Because I can go into that too.
Not the native popping out.
I'm like, because what?
Okay, but wait.
This is stolen land.
I kind of want to hear about that. Like, what's up with that? What do you mean?
Sacagawea?
Yeah,
like, she was basically
what's
like
your beef?
She was the sex... No. She was like the sex slave to Lewis and Clark, and they're like, "Oh,
shut up!
Yes,
shut up!"
They like enslaved her, and they were like, "You're gonna give us where this land is, or tell us where this land
is." So why did
is."
they make it seem like in like a?
Because that's America. They're like, "Oh, she helped the white people." No, it was against her own will, and they were like, "You're gonna tell us where this land is, or we're gonna fucking kill you." And then like they were just like raping her and like doing all this shit. That's why it's like the Golden Trail. The Golden Trail.
Say Bible right now.
Bible, you didn't know that? You look like you're like shook.
That is crazy.
And then the American school system, like they don't tell you that shit.
You know, I fried my brain a lot. I don't remember much of historical like monumental moments, but I do remember Miss Sacagawea.
Yeah, and they said like Lewis and Clark,
leading, like Lewis and Clark and shit. But she was really like enslaved, and
yes,
like,
and they basically
raped.
were like telling her like, "You're gonna tell us where this promised land is, or we're gonna kill you."
And did she even know how to get there?
I don't know. She was able to
Sacagawea her fine. Like, she's like, I don't even know how to get out. Like, and she probably didn't speak that language.
No, exactly.
Just like pointing her back. Why are we laughing? This is not okay. It's not okay.
But
like, imagine being in that situation. You know?
Like, imagine me going to Mexico and they're like, "Tell us how to get to the gas station." I don't know. Like,
you're like, "Dos tacos."
The adobada.
We're not comparing Sacagawea to you going to the OXXO. Stop. We're not comparing that. This is why we need to take a season break, because we're going to get canceled. Okay, so
that was funny.
So now that the Sacagawea segment is over, what was the other tea you're gonna
that should be like
me?
a safe. That should like a safe word. Like, no me go Sacagawea.
Sacagawea. It almost just sounds like you're trying to say something in Spanish, because saca is like take out something, like, oh, saca los hachiros, like take out the hachiros. So like Sacagawea. I was like, what's Joea? You want me to take out Joea? Like, I don't know. Saca, I don't know. It just reminded me of it.
We're not gonna include this at all. We're gonna cut this right here.
What's Joea? It's just us laughing in front of the camera for 20 minutes.
I didn't hit the pen.
Anyways, what was before Sacagawea?
Okay, but I do want to ask you a question.
I didn't get to ask you back about Coachella for you.
Oh.
We moved on to like 30 different things, but what question were you going to ask me?
Well,
before you forget, and then we'll move back to Coachella.
I was just going to say, since it's still June, how did you celebrate Pride Month?
Well, first of all, you didn't text me Happy Pride Month.
Yes, I did.
And you didn't send me $20.
I tagged you guys on Instagram.
This is the new generation's form of I texted you. I tagged you on my story. I tagged you on my story.
It was the Caliuchis gay rights. I see the gay rights.
And still to this day, you think that it's just...
That's us. I will die on that hill. That is us, because we had a rainbow like fan, and we were like waving it because it was hot.
And we were pretty close.
And we were pretty close. And in that video, I'll play it.
Gay rights. We see the gay flags over there. Gay rights.
Caliuchis, she was pointing at us. I swear to God.
Yeah, I think she was too. Now I'm reading into the Delulu. But Pride Month has been fun. We've really been enjoying Brat, Charlie XCX. I've really been enjoying watching Troy on stage. I can't wait to see him on the Sweat Tour. A lot of people don't like him because he's a twink, but like twinks can be sexy too, you know? Like, oh, we just can't win. You're too fat. You're too skinny. Like, what is it? Like,
but it's so crazy how like he is a gay man and he is like in the spotlight and he's talking about his sexuality and he's like expressing himself as a gay man. But then I kind of wanted to get into this, but I love Chappell Roan, love her, but she is a gay woman and like is being put on a higher pedestal than a gay man. Like Lil Nas X, a gay man, gay rights, like he was very supportive of that, but got a lot of backlash. Troye Sivan, gay man, doing gay stuff, getting a lot of backlash. Chappell Roan, Renee Rapp, like even Lady Gaga, like as women supporting gay rights are more supported than gay men supporting gay rights. And I'm like, that's kind of fucked up.
Well, I think it's about damn time. I think a lot of times people forget that like lesbian women exist in like the LGBT, like they're the L.
No, and that's correct.
And I just think that a lot of like, we still live in a society where like men are still gonna be favorited above women, and doesn't matter any factor, gay or straight. Like if you're a gay man, you're still going to be favorited more than a woman because you're a man. So I think that
in the world of pop music, no.
That's why I'm saying like it's very refreshing to see now, like very much like the lesbianism like woke of music. Like we're getting a bunch of like people that are like outright coming out as new artists, and they're already saying like I'm a lesbian, like I'm bisexual,
and
I
I can respect that because the artists before them have created that space for them to feel comfortable and to express themselves. But like I'm saying in terms of like Troy being a gay man and then being open about it, people are like, oh, he's doing too much on stage. But like Chappell Roan is like doing stuff, and
I don't think Troy and Chappell are on the same spectrum of like what they're doing on stage, because Troye Sivan is like deep throating a mic on stage and like grinding and literally making out with people on stage. I'm not saying Chappell won't do that, but Chappell's not doing that right now.
But it's just like as a woman supporting gay rights, because even like Lady Gaga is like, oh, like for the God and the gays, and like she has been like a pioneer, but she's not even gay.
But she's bisexual.
Well, she's bi, but like, you know what I mean? Like
that's queer. Like that's still on the spectrum.
But like it's a woman supporting gay rights is more supported than a gay man supporting gay rights and being open about it. Because Lil Nas X, again, a whole bunch of backlash. Troye Sivan, a whole bunch of backlash. Omar Apollo, even, like, I feel like he is a great artist, but then like the support that he gets is like, yes, from the queer community, but like not as strong as a support or push from executives versus a Renee Rapp or Chappell Roan.
Yeah, I also just think that it's in the sense, I don't know, maybe because I'm not really listening to a lot of their music, I don't know, but I think in the sense that the males that are making music right now, like the gay males, are making music like, I love him, I want him, he is hot, he is like, they're using their pronouns, and I feel like the girls that are making music, they're using pronouns sometimes, but they're just making love songs, like, you could kiss 100 boys in bars. That could be anybody. You could be talking about a girl or a boy. Shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. Like, you could say it's just... She said that that's a lesbian song, but you would not know because you're just... A man can kiss a boy or a girl can kiss a boy.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, like...
I think it's just that in the terms of, like, media's always going to prefer things that aren't going to be blatantly telling you, like, sucking dick on... Like, Kim Petras will never be on the radio.
No.
Like, Slut Pop will never be on the radio. Never be on the radio.
I wanna
XXXXXX.
Yeah, like, no,
that
that's
will never be on
not.
the radio.
Coconuts could have been.
You can put them in your mouth.
Britney Spears says, "If you CK me," and that was on the radio.
But that literally flew over so many people's heads until it was like, people were literally like, "Oh my god, like her name is Amy." Wait a second.
Because all of the boys and all of the girls are begging to "If you CK me." Lady Gaga, because I'm bluffing with my muffin. I'm not lying.
Yeah,
I'm just
she got
stunning.
a lot of backlash for that too. But I do see what you're talking about. Like, yes, the males are getting a lot of backlash, but I feel like it's like, let the girls get their space this time, because the girls need the visibility.
No, the
too.
girlies are eating. Like, I'm not trying to discredit that. Like, I love
bi
everything that they're doing.
visibility is needed. Trans visibility is definitely needed. Lesbian visibility is definitely needed. Like, gay visibility has been around for so long. Like, even in like TV shows and movies, you don't really see like lesbianism.
But it's funny because it's like you can be gay, but not like too gay, if that makes sense. Like, for example, Renee Rapp, very open, very
to the media.
like this. Correct.
Yeah.
But like very open, very like I'm lesbian, this and that, blah blah blah, and like her music, and she even talks about it. I went to her concert, and like she's like, I see all the bisexual girls with the straight boyfriends and this and that.
Yeah.
But like she doesn't dress like tomboy, or she's not too gay. Even Billie Eilish recently like has come out, and she's still a little like feminine, but like I feel like that's the thing, is you can't be too gay in the media. And when Lil Nas came out, was just wearing a Speedo and like doing his whole dance in the shower.
Yeah, I'm doing like.
It was
I
like,
guess it's just like being
that's
like
too much.
It's like the whole like provocative shock value, I guess, right? Like pop girls do it all the time when they like dress.
And they love,
skimpy,
people love it.
Yeah, people love it. But it's like when they see somebody that's like queer doing that, I guess it's like because being queer is still not like a highly acceptable thing to everybody,
Yeah.
So to be like thrown in your face is, I don't know. I hate when somebody throws religion in my face. So I would hate for somebody to throw like their, like, I get it.
Their
if you don't like
dick in your
it,
face.
yeah, like, like I get it. You don't like it, change the channel type stuff,
Right.
But like in the world that specifically you live in, like your profession, like you have to hear those opinions and you have to see things for what they are, because media really exploits people for their personalities rather than like their craft. You know what I mean? They're just like not talking about the music, they're talking about what they're doing rather, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everyone's making amazing music, but they're only talking about what they're doing on stage. Like, I don't think any of the people that are in the media know what any Troye Sivan song, but they know that he's grinding and making out and like deep throating a microphone, which I hope he does on the Sweat Tour. God, that was so cool.
We get to see that in 4K.
Yeah, and I love like people like Charlie who are, like the people that are in the queer community that are not necessarily queer, but are like always like supporting the queer community because that's who listens mostly to their music.
Right, exactly.
People like Carly Rae Jepsen, like Charlie XCX, Lizzo, Caroline Polachek, which I think Caroline Polachek might be queer. But people like that are just like always going to stand the community because even like Lady Gaga, you might say, but whatever, because she's with a man, but she was still bisexual at her time. But like Britney and Madonna and they've always paved the way for like gay men to be like felt accepted. So like I think it's time for gay women to feel accepted in places like that too, because you always hear about gay bars. Bitch, when's the last lesbian bar we went to?
That is a gay bar though.
Yes, but at Charlie's, are there women dancing around? Are there women?
No, it's
like
gay men.
Yes, it's gay men. So it's a gay bar. It's not a lesbian bar. It's a very big.
I see.
That's what I mean by like, yeah, it's gay, it's queer, it's for everyone, but like it's a gay male bar. Men get in for free. Women have to pay.
I see.
Which I was shocked the first time I went. I was like, wow, I don't
2
have to
for
pay.
ones.
I always have to
Thursdays and Sundays.
Yeah, because I was so used to going to all the clubs with all the straights with my friends, and like the first time I went to a gay club, I was like, oh, I don't have to pay.
I like it here. No,
Pay my way, okay.
The fact that we haven't been to Charlie's this month.
I'm just like, I'm with my man already. I don't need to do all that.
No, but like my girlfriend even, she's just like, let's just go, like support. Yeah, it's Pride Month. Like, fuck it.
I guess. I don't know. I just like the club scene isn't for me anymore.
Oh my god.
It's just
no.
I don't know. I have to be really in the mood or like on vacation, you know,
Yeah.
like somewhere on a new spot. I just can't keep going to the same things.
No, I agree with you. Like, I feel like the club
And if we are
out,
gonna go, everyone has to have a good time and we're all gonna dance. You know, like it's not just gonna be like we're gonna go out and drink and we're gonna be around the table. Like no, I want to
No.
be. Nobody's like out in the clubs being sweaty anymore. They're not playing like 2000s music. Like everyone's like, you know, stuck in their minds and like watching, especially at the gay clubs. Everyone's just like.
everyone's like looking around.
Yeah,
and,
looking
like,
around. And I already
yeah.
got it, man. I don't need to be doing all that. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But also the energy to go out.
To like get up, get dressed, like do the whole thing. Like, yeah, well, I'm planning Vegas and like.
Also, people don't know how to like control themselves. People don't know how to act when they're out, and like and like I can't hide my face. I'm like,
You?
and I try really, really hard, and everyone around me I feel like is worse. So I'm like, I have to protect the people around me. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, it's
Don't
just
bump,
a lot.
Don't bump into him because
Like,
he's gonna punch you in the face.
we're
Like,
we're not 21 anymore, and that's the thing is like, it was fun at 19, 20, 21, 22.
it's still
23.
fun in the right environment
Correct.
and
With the right people.
in the right time that you want to go. And if you're
But
in
like
the
I
right
think about all the times that like we went to like Maya's Sunday Fun Days, and like we would go and just like not give a fuck about who, what, when, where, and just like go.
Yeah, we
and
were in
drink
college.
for free, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I would literally have a bus pick me up at a remote location super close to where I was living, and then it would take me back to the same
I
location.
know, so it was like we had it so
it was
easy.
free. You know, everything was fine.
Now I think I
I
went
remember-
To, oh, go ahead.
I was like, I remember getting a text like 2 hours before the bus would leave for the club, and I'd be like, all right, let's go.
You texting the group chat, wear black.
Yeah, no, Cordiano would be like, oh, we need people. I'll be like, all right, Alex, you want to go? Let's go. Jesus, you want to go? Let's go.
Lisa, Josie.
Tina, Tamara. Thank you for holding it down. But now we can't. I don't know. I personally can't do that. I see a lot of people in my generation still going out and still partying and doing that. You know, and
Live your life. Live
specifically the
your
girls.
life.
Girl, do your thing. Yes, like dance, and you know, most of them are single. Yes, do your thing. I feel like I don't know. It's also just like a big single thing. Maybe I don't know. I don't like going to the club now. Like I'd rather go to a movie, a little paint night.
little date night.
Let's go get some. I don't know.
Chinese
something-
food. Let's
Yeah,
go get some
and
Chinese
pick up
food.
a craft at the Hobby Lobbies and go.
Yeah,
home.
I do love a good like inside nighttime activity. You know,
Like when's the last time you went to the club? Graduation.
But like
And
after that,
before
outside of
that?
that, like before that,
See, that was a special like ocasione.
yeah, before that, the club. Oh, it had been a while.
I'm really trying to think. My Vegas peeps are gonna hate us. It's gonna be a.
I know, but they even hate the club. If you're watching, comment. I hate the club below. Watch. I
Yeah,
get
but
it, like-
they hate the club because they're not gonna go to the club normally. They need to have a bottle, a table,
But that's us too.
a chair, a plate, a napkin.
No, but like that's us too because we were so spoiled at that age, like,
Yeah.
and had those experiences literally handed to us. But even me having my Vegas experience in San Diego, but I want to have my Vegas experience like other places too. And I also like, again, like you said, I'm not gonna just go to go. Like it's so much of a hassle to text everybody, coordinate the group, who's going where. Okay, we gotta meet. We have to have the ratio. We gotta have the. No, I don't want to do that
Be
shit.
in the middle of a pit.
Right, and then for us to fucking spend $60 on 2 drinks.
But see, like I don't know. I'd be down
Like,
to
that
just
was-
like dance and like do the whole thing, but even in Vegas, it's like you gotta dress to impress and make the line and buy a ticket. If you don't have a table, it's like.
You're just standing around. Yeah, I'd rather like just go to the pool.
And I'm just
But
like.
that's free.
And I just don't have like 20 or 10, like, what are they called? Like, what is the name? Like, stereotypically gorgeous people just laying around for you to just be like, oh yeah, this group is going to be let in. Like, no. I'm just like getting myself together and we all look good, but we're not like blonde bombshells. So, sorry. especially in Scottsdale too.
True, yeah, especially in Scottsdale.
Oh my God! Speaking of Arizona, I'm watching Jersey Shore right now. I'm at the episode where they're about to go to Arizona. So.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, I'll
the
let you know
Tucson.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know because I haven't seen it.
They go to High Wire.
Stop.
Which
Was
I've
that your
never
spot
been.
back in
I
the
know.
day?
I've never been. I've never went out in Tucson. The only spot I ever went out in Tucson was IBT's, which is the gay bar in Tucson. I think I went to Hi-Fi one time, and my eye was fucked up. I was wearing glasses inside. Everyone wears glasses inside, but I was fucked up. You know, whatever. But no, I don't know.
Do you miss those days?
I sometimes feel like I did it wrong. But then, like, no one does it right, you know?
Yeah.
You just get fucked up and you drink and you have fun and you dance with strangers. And I never necessarily, like, went home with strangers. I don't know.
I'm like, think about this.
I don't think I never necessarily went home with strangers a lot when I was at the club because I think that's kind of nasty. I always just, like, talk to people, like, when I go to, like, dates and stuff. But I don't necessarily miss those days. I wish I was born in a different generation where we were going to the club and there was no phones.
Ooh.
And like Lady Gaga was on the radio or something. You know?
Yeah, and she was performing at the club.
Yeah.
Artists don't do that artists don't do that anymore.
JT's coming around. She's doing that right now.
I know.
She's doing her thing. But yeah, I think if I do miss him, I do like miss like when I was freshly 21.
Yeah.
And I was like going to the clubs for like, oh my God. And I saw a bottle girl with her cheeks out, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. She's on a table serving shots, like.
I think just that excitement of because it was just like so new and fresh to us, you know?
Yeah, and also when I freshly turned 21, like the week after I flew to Vegas and I went out to Vegas and I had the whole Vegas experience and it was crazy, like table, bottle, and everything.
We had a
and
table.
Then literally the day after we were there in Vegas for like 24, 36 hours, I flew to New York and we like did our whole New York thing. So like I just did like a lot when I was 21, so I felt like I lived that life. Like I lived that life, and now I'm just like I don't know. It's almost like a life drug. I'm like, okay, what's next? Like, what's better than that? Like, what's better than being tableside next to DJ Snake at the club? There is him. So next, like,
yeah, I want to travel. Like that's what's
go to
been
a
my
club in Dubai.
Yeah, like I want to go. My goal for next year, 2025, is Ibiza. Like I'm going to Ibiza.
You want to take a pill in Ibiza?
Yeah, I do.
Avicii, R.I.P.
I do want to do that.
That's crazy. I would not take any pill that anybody gave me in Ibiza, but
I just want to be like.
I definitely want to travel like outside of the United States. Stop. I definitely want to travel outside of the United States.
But I want to make my Ibiza trip like I want to make it like a 10-day thing, and I want to like fly to London, stay in London for 3 days, and fly to Spain, stay in Madrid, and then go to Ibiza. Like end it with Ibiza.
Like I just know like the name, like but what is in Ibiza?
It's very just like beach town, but like Spain, because I want to go to Spain and I want to go to like Madrid or Barcelona and see like the history and like the city, and then I want to go to Ibiza, which is like the beach side.
You want to have your cheetah girl moment.
I do. I want to put my leg.
You want to strut like a meaning, free your mind. Come on.
So I want to do that, but I also want to go back to London so bad. I want to go back to London so bad.
You know where I want to go back? I want to go back to Switzerland. To that same hotel, Crans, Montana.
With the little key.
And the breakfast.
And the freaking...
I never loved hard-boiled eggs so much.
And the elevator. Where you have to actually like close the door yourself.
Scary,
it's like...
Me, I went in by myself because I was fat. I don't remember. I think I took the stairs. Low-key.
To the 4th floor.
They don't make them for me, honey.
No, the stairs are still like this.
Sideways. Excuse me.
To crab walk up the stairs.
I put my suitcase in the elevator. You guys took it out. I'll be right there. Yeah, definitely traveling outside of the United States opens your mind and kind of liberates you from like the chains of society here in America. So I definitely want to go. That was so dramatic, but I want to definitely travel outside. But I want to go to I want to travel like places where they speak Spanish more, like Cancun and like Tulum.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, like Puerto Vallarta and stuff like that. So I can still like speak like with mi gente, you know?
Mi gente, I know.
Yeah, I also have to watch out because like obviously I want a vacation and I want a vacation with my boo thing, and I just never realized that like a lot of places might not necessarily accept homosexuality. So that's also like in the back of my mind most of the times when I think of vacation. I'm like, oh well, if we want to go out of the nation somewhere, we have to go somewhere where like at least it's acceptable.
You're accepted. Well,
Yeah.
Vallarta's the perfect place.
Yeah,
They
I
love
heard
the gays.
Tulum's also really nice.
I heard Tulum is like not all it's cut out to be. Like
I
it
heard
has
it
its
just
like
looks nice.
yeah, I heard it's like nice, like the jungle area, but like we go to the beach, like the beach is like messy. There's like seaweed everywhere. Like it's you don't go and like relax on the beach.
Well, that's what I want to go do.
Okay, well,
Okay. I also just want to go. I've been thinking about an all-inclusive resort where you just like go and you don't worry about anything. Just order stuff. Hopefully with a swim-up pool. I just saw this girl in Cancun. She just went to a trip and I was like, ugh. I just need a vacation.
you do. I feel like Coachella's not a vacation for us. Coachella is very
It's work.
much, but it's like it's not even though it is like an escape, but it's just like it's work. Like we got to go pack everything up and set everything up. It's not like you want to go and just relax.
And it's like, I mean, when you get there, it's like stress-free almost.
Yeah, I'm going to Vallarta in August.
Oh, the weather's going to be beautiful.
I know. So we're going to go, and it's going to be there for 4 nights at this all-inclusive 7 restaurants,
With Kylie?
bars. No, they're going to Cancun. They actually leave Friday for Cancun. I was supposed to go on that
Yeah,
trip,
that's
but
true,
I
that's
canceled
true,
that.
that's true.
So then I'm going to Vallarta for my friend's 30th birthday.
Bitch, who?
India?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm going for her 30th birthday. Me, Noel, India,
Damn, what are we
Shane.
doing for our 30th?
That's for another 2 years.
I feel like we should do a trip.
I
You want to
do
do a party, but like, I feel like we should do a trip.
I feel like we should do a joint party and then like the next day, like honeymoon style, like bounce out.
Hollywood style. Stop.
No, like wouldn't that be cool? Like we all do like a joint party, our 30th birthday. I'll get the MB writers to perform.
Stop.
I'll get DJ
Oh, whoa,
to do 3 songs. So fly, baby. Like just imagine we're like, and you guys, we have a surprise special guest.
No, because I will wear a South Polo.
Give it up for the
top.
MB writers. Like your sister would love that.
Oh, she's not invited.
Oh, never mind.
Just kidding. We'll see. See how you act by then.
But like my mom would love that too. My mom would be like, to the MB writers.
I feel like a lot of like my family would be like that way too. But
Like, wouldn't that be so cool? Like, and then we're on stage, like, with them, like, you look so flat. Like, I want to have my Super Sweet 16 moment, you know? Like,
we're turning 30, bro. Jesus, I want to have my Super Sweet 16 moment.
we pull up in the convertible, like, the matching convertibles.
Stop. I'm thinking we have a dinner at Denny's and call it a night.
What if we rented out the Denny's? See, this is why you need me.
No, this is why you need me. You be going all extra. You don't need to rent a Denny's out. Everyone just shows up. Why you need to rent a Denny's out, bitch? Everyone just get the booze. Hurry.
But, like, tell the restaurant, like, hey, we're going to have, like, 500
A party
people.
of 40.
40?
How many people are you inviting to this thing?
I mean, this is our 30th.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do like. See,
What if we did Jersey Shore?
You're trying to plan a wedding type thing, and I'm trying to spend that money on a trip. Like, what's the point? Everyone's gonna enjoy it, but us. We're gonna be like, wait, what did you need? Oh my god, what is that? No, I'm going to Ibiza.
And that's it for today's episode. I'm just kidding.
How was your Coachella? We'll finish with that.
Okay, my Coachella experience was...
You do a break because it's also been so long. You.
Like, no one's ever asked me that before, but I'm just kidding. No, it was really fun. I actually really enjoyed myself. I said, this year was really a different experience than most. And I think you can agree with me on this, where like it was Baychella. Like it was like, we were doing things that we wanted to do, and like I was okay with that. Like usually I'm like, oh, like what's everyone gonna do? Like let's all go watch the set. But I was just like content with like her and I just like going and seeing all these sets and just like hanging out. And there was a lot of stuff that happened prior to Coachella and even after Coachella. So I felt like that was just like a good escape for us to just like have fun. And we had fun, and that was the biggest thing. Of course it was hot and there was like the little hiccups, but like past that, I genuinely had fun. I would say like best years of Coachella, like 2018 was just like my rah-rah year, and that was Beyonce year. So like that's always that. I went both weekends that year, so that would always be number one. Number two was probably this year.
I feel like there's just like different levels to it because I have a favorite performance here, but then I think this is my favorite year just because it involves so many people and like
True.
we had a big campsite and I love being
really big campsite.
I love being at the camp with everyone, even though everyone was like dying of sweat and like thirst. I love like making everyone breakfast and like doing that whole thing in the morning.
The quesadillas.
Yeah, with the bookies and everyone.
I feel like it was very much a milestone.
But yeah, I think my favorite year was probably my first year just because it was so fresh, so new, so funky, and so cool.
The first year?
Yeah, because I saw so many bands that I wanted to see. Like, I saw Lady Gaga, but I saw the XX, I saw Bastille, I saw Oh Wonder, I saw Banks, I saw...
Oh, 2017
saw Mac Miller.
was a good year.
Martin Garrix, I saw... who else did we see that day? I saw Lord. I saw, like there were so many people.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
There were so many people I saw that year that it was such a good year for music for me. But overall, like feeling and like having fun with people, I think it was this year. Just because it was also, it was Beychella. And like anything that my partner wanted to do, I was also excited for. Because I was like, if you're excited to do it, I'm excited.
I'm excited to do it too, yeah.
Let's do it. Especially if I didn't have like an artist that I didn't want to see at that time. I was like, okay, yeah, let's go.
Like I remember we sat in the Yuma tent for just like an hour. Like literally didn't even know who was on stage. First of all, it was empty. Sat in the Yuma tent because it was air conditioned, and like I literally took my shoes off and I like put my feet on the ground because the bass was like, it was like a little foot massage, and then she was right here, and I was just like,
I didn't get to enjoy the Yuma tent this year.
It was really good.
Or the year before that.
But you did the Sonora a lot, and I didn't do that.
Well, we just went that one time for Brutalius, and then it was really cool in there. It was really dope.
See, I spent most of my time in the Mojave stage. That was where I saw a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to Mojave for
Ray.
Oh, that was Mojave?
And Flo.
Yeah, and for Flo and for Kevin Abstract. That was a good one.
Ooh.
Brought Little Nas out. But yeah, it was a good Coachella this year. I feel like it was
a great Coachella.
Like,
I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with everything that we did. And yeah, I think we always look forward to it. And I think when I say this, I know we said this last time, but like I want to do the house experience. And then I think I'm like...
And I said I'm not going to Coachella unless Dua Lipa's there. So.
But I feel like if she's there, then we'll do the house experience. And then we'll like compare the two and then like figure out, okay, do we want to continue going? And if we go, like how do we want to do that whole thing?
How close will the house be? And can I bring a bike?
That's what we want. That we want it to be like 10 minutes. 10 15 minutes from the venue. And
I just think like waiting for an Uber after the show is gonna be hell.
Either that or we drive, because if I'm being honest, like I feel like by the end of the night, like I'm completely fine. Like we'll go in rah rah, and then like because
rah rah
because we walk around so much and we this or that. Like I feel like at the end of the night, like I'm fine. Even Nico said that. He's like I literally can't get drunk at Coachella because I'm so hot. I sweat it out. We're walking everywhere. Like. We can just drive there. Like one person per day. Like, okay, you drive tonight, I'll drive tomorrow, you drive Sunday. You know what I mean? Because everyone has like their days of like where they want to rah, like they want to go out. Like Sunday was my day, so like Friday was like Spooky's day, right. So I can drive Friday night.
Well, when did we get there? We get there, I guess.
Because like, wouldn't you want to have a pool on day 0? Wouldn't that be so much fun? And then like wake up Friday.
I just don't think it's like a that big of a difference for me, honestly.
Then wake up Friday, go swimming, and then like you get up, get dressed.
Like yes, we can go back to an air conditioned house with a nice bed and blah blah blah. Wake up,
jump in the pool, cook some brekkie. Like
see, but that time, I don't know. I just love going into Coachella early, like 12:01, and we're not gonna go to Coachella 12:01. We're gonna go like Coachella
even
4,
this year.
5.
We tried to go at like 2 p.m. and like
I went in at 2 p.m. the first day, like literally 12.
Everybody was like, "Okay, let's go!" Like we're like pulling people.
Yeah, it's a pool. And imagine if we're in a house.
Then the car's leaving.
No, wait, hold on, babe, hold on.
No, the car is leaving. Like we're in the driveway. The car is leaving. Like if you don't get in the car,
I'm ordering the Uber at 1.
There you go.
I don't know. I'm skeptical, but I'm gonna be there if Dua Lipa's there.
Optimistic.
So.
No, for sure. But yeah, that was my Coachella experience.
I have a radical optimism, if you will.
I need someone to hold me close deeper than I've ever known.
I don't know. I'm like talking all this crap, but I haven't really listened to her album like that.
I haven't.
I know a couple of songs.
The two albums.
Sweetest pleasure.
I was gonna say, what are the 2 albums, or like, what has been like the album of your year so far? Because I can tell you mine.
The year so far? Oh my god. Well, Brat just came out, and Brat, and Brat, and Brat, and Brat, and Brat, and Brat. Bumping that. No, Brat is definitely on repeat right now. Back to back. It's really hard to choose 2 albums, I guess. Right now, my Spotify.
I can tell you mine right now.
What are yours right now?
Mine would be Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine.
Really?
And Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft.
I guess right now, if you ask me like Pride Month right now, for June, I'm really bumping Brat and The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, which is Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan.
I ate that album up. I'm like looking to buy the vinyl right now. Like I want to buy a T-shirt.
That's how you know you're like getting into.
I'm a fan. Like I know
the artistry.
I know more than just like the songs that are hits. Like
Wow.
And she's like barely starting too.
I know.
She's singing a song that she wrote 3 years ago that she was literally singing at a county fair.
Yeah. Good Luck
like on
Babe.
a little no, not Good Luck Babe. Fucking Pink Pony Club.
Oh yes.
She's literally just like has like a little stand-up piano on a cement little background, and it's just like her, and there's like 12 people listening.
I think I did see that.
She's crazy good now. She's also just like a theatrical performer, which is I think is a great thing. But yeah, those are my 2 albums: The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess and Brat. Loving that.
Well, good.
You said Eternal Sunshine and what else?
And Hit Me Hard and Soft.
Really, for it being a Hit Me Hard and Soft, it just didn't hit me as hard as I thought it was gonna hit me.
Like
it's
Chichiro into Birds of a Feather. I want you to stay. Like
I love it. I think I just like maybe it's a little too emotional for me.
And like the
little too
concept of it, like I don't know, I just love
the concept is very cool. I'll give you that. It's like a very cool like new era she's coming in. I'm hoping that the fan theory of being at 2 albums is real.
Me too.
Because the second album is gonna be hard as fuck.
Like this is like the soft.
Yeah, this is like the.
And then the.
I want you to finger me, and like this next album is like, bitch, I want you to eat me out and fuck me with.
But also like another album would be like Scarlet to Claude. Like that's.
That went hard and solidified the era.
When you get under my skin.
That was good. What was that? Okay, well, speaking of concerts and the new era of things that we're doing, it's time to play Que Rico or Que Feo. I felt like I wanted to do maybe like a Que Rico Que Feo like endings and closures because we're doing this season, but I wanted to do Que Rico Que Feo concerts and like just because we always talk about concert and like concert life and concert etiquette.
Okay.
So Que Rico Que Feo, just because this just happened last night, and I am prone to doing this. Que Rico Que Feo, screaming at the top of your lungs every single lyric to every single song because you're a top fan. At the top of your lungs.
I'm kind of indifferent because I do this too. Like I'm like if it's like a song that I love, I'm like, when you get under my skin, like I will sing that. But I will only sing like that song. I'm not trying to sing every single song. Like copy this and copy that. Like it's like taking candy. Like I'm not gonna scream that at the top of my lungs. Like I'm just gonna sing it. But like if it's a certain song that you love, like, or if there's like ad libs, like Fifth Harmony, I'm looking fresh.
But what if you love
fresh.
every song? Like, it particularly like you have never seen this artist before, and it's like at what point is your fun getting in the way of somebody else's fun? Like, where is the equal like medium to that? You know what I mean? Because I've done the same thing. Like, just because you're having fun and you're screaming that song doesn't mean that somebody right next to you isn't just having the worst time because they're just trying to enjoy the show. And you're like, your form of enjoying the concert is different
like
from
chilling,
their form
like,
of enjoying the concert.
yeah.
You know. So I think I'm indifferent about it too because I'm like I be yelling.
I'm like
I be looking at my concert videos and it's just me. You know. So I don't know. I feel like there's a time and place, but
Yeah.
maybe not every single song.
Not every
though.
single song, but like if there's like certain songs that you like know every lyric to, like Sweetest Pie when Megan did that. I'm not singing all the lyrics, but like I wanna put it in my fudge round, like, you know what I mean? Wanna put his nutty buddy in my, and I was like, fudge round, like, just because like that's like the crowd interaction.
But then it gets also into the conversation of like, well, I paid for my ticket just like everyone else did. Like I can
Right.
do whatever I want.
I would say, you know what, like if you're having fun, que rico. But if I'm not having fun, que feo.
I'm getting in the middle of your fun because of it.
Right.
That's a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna say que rico because I've been there. It's fine. But
Like, yeah, I remember being 16.
also know your surroundings.
True. If you see everyone around you getting visibly upset, like, okay, have some common courtesy to like,
And ask them to switch seats so you can be closer.
or buy a better ticket.
Yeah.
I hate when people tell me to sit down.
That was gonna be my next one. Que rico, que feo.
Being told to sit-
having people sit down behind you and being told to sit down.
No, que feo. Fuck off.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because you know what? Then you should have bought a better ticket.
Yeah.
You should have got a better seat. You
should've
should have
got
got
the
something at the
front
front
row
so
right
you could
there.
see better, right? If you wanted to be sitting down and enjoying your fucking drink
but
and
I've
popcorn.
been standing all day waiting in merch. Like I can't be standing up. I don't
That's
care.
your fault.
I don't care.
I bought this ticket legally. They can't tell you what
But
to
I
do.
feel like it's also concert etiquette. Why are you sitting down at a concert?
Yeah, I agree.
Girl, this is not a symphony.
Even Adele would be like, and she's slow. She's like, "Get up, everybody! Like, come
Yeah,
on!" Like,
this is not a symphony. This is literally a concert. Like, well, that's a concert, but like,
yeah, no. If you tell me to sit down, I'm gonna say, "Shut the fuck up."
period.
And I love telling people who are in the wrong seat. Like last night, there was these two kids like in our seats, and I was like, "Oh, like these are our seats." They're like, I was like, "Oh, like what section are you in?" She's like, "Yeah, this is 109." Yeah, no, we're in 109. 109, row 11. And I was like, "Honey, this is 108." She's like, "No, it's 109." I said, "Look behind you. It says 108." Them. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, maybe you should read.
You thought you ate that.
Or just like, I work at the venue, so I know. So like, I didn't want to be rude. No, but I don't want to be rude. I was just like, sweetie, like,
No, I'm gonna let you have your moment.
it's
but
108. Like, I'm sorry, 109's right next.
You take
to
your flashlight out.
No, literally. And then everyone's like sitting down and then like looking at me, telling
How
this girl,
embarrassing.
like this little girl.
Everyone in the 108 section, they're like, "Oh, this is 108, girl."
They're like, who's this guy? And then we left early, so I'm like, yeah, I really was a dick.
Get fell. Everyone stand up at the concert.
No, yeah.
And if you and you know, for the people listening, if you can't stand up, girl, there's places for you to be sitting. Okay, like you don't need to be sitting behind me. Next,
Like, if you want to be sitting at a concert and you're capable of standing, and then you complain about people around you like standing up and dancing and having a good time, like, then just don't go. Or like get a better ticket if you want to like sit down and enjoy a show.
or
you know,
record the show like this with your phone.
I don't know. I just
I'm
like
not gonna name it all.
we're all there to have a good time, and if you're trying to rain on someone else's parade, again, the whole screaming thing. Like, I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but like be aware of your surroundings. You know.
Yeah.
Don't just be like obnoxious and crazy, like, but just be courteous of other people. This is their concert experience too. So like, you know, be conscious and courteous of everybody else too. We're all trying to have a good time. We all love this artist. We've paid money to be here, so let's all have a good time.
Yeah. So many factors go into that. But no, que feo.
Okay, fam. I'm trying to think of a concert. Que rico, que feo.
Que rico, que feo when an artist keeps pointing the mic to the audience so they can sing. Girl, I paid this ticket so you could sing, not the crowd.
No, but I like a good crowd interaction. So que
Yes,
feo
but
or
not
que
like,
rico.
I wanna. Keeps walking around. And I told. Girl, I want to hear you sing it, especially if it's a slow ballad. Like, I don't want to hear the. It's awesome. It's really cool to hear the crowd sing. Don't get me wrong. When everyone's singing in unison, it's super cool. But girl, I want to hear the pipes, dude. I want to hear. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hear you.
I could see that.
I pay money for
que
you.
feo. What about when an artist doesn't like interact with the crowd? They just like go do this show and then that's it.
If it's a good show, girl, get it. I get it. Top to bottom, you're a showman. But where will keep you alive? Where you're literally your money makers.
I know.
So
Like, I love how Beyonce and like Megan was like signing a whole bunch of shit for everybody.
Well,
and
everyone's
like,
also saying that it's her first like tour.
Right.
So she's just really living her life. She's like,
Oh,
girl, I've
yeah.
never done this before. Security hates me at every show.
No, literally, she had some girl like come down from the lower level and like they had to move a gate and do all this stuff. Like, it took like a good 2 to 3 minutes, and in showbiz, that's a long time, just to get this girl down so Megan can sign her boobs and like go off, girl. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, the girl that just took time out of the show, and I want to see you shake your ass. Like, I paid
But
for you.
that's also like fans will remember.
Yeah.
Like, be like, she was so interactive. I feel like that's worth more than like, oh my god, like hurry up and shake your ass. Like, it's way more personable to be like,
Correct.
what is that?
She's building.
Come here. Like,
she's
you'd be
building
on
her
stage like that.
Oh, for sure.
If there was like something that said like, oh, big worm, like I need you to say, does that say big worm? No, you need to come down
No,
here.
come here
because
now.
ain't nobody know that. Come here. You
Yeah.
know? You'd be like, come down here.
If you
So
knew
what's
Big
your
Worm
name?
2718,
Okay, and how'd you hear about Big Worm?
how'd you hear about Big Worm 2718? Period. Let me sign it. You know what I
Wait,
mean? Like,
where's your mom from? That's like, who's your mom?
no, literally.
Stuff like that, you know?
Where's your mom, Sylvia?
Oh my God, she was my kindergarten teacher.
Adele. That's my second grade teacher from over there.
She's like this. Oh my God, that's her. Her like this.
Gotta go. Oh my God, how are the kids? Oh, they're here. Yeah. You guys bought tickets?
No,
we need to get them
I
wristbands
love
so
that
they can
Adele
come back.
got so comfortable in her element in the residency because I think it was like one of the first week of the shows that she was like, I think I can perform like this forever. She's like, I really hated going on tour and doing all that. She's like, but I feel like I can do this forever. I can perform in the same theater every night. She's like, I can do that. I know. It's still a pleasure that I want to do.
Que rico, que feo. This Arizona heat.
Not for concerts, honey.
Not for our studio either.
Yeah, we tried to record in our studio. We couldn't. So we're in the living room.
As you can tell, we're being a little bit quieter today.
Are we? Because I've been living my best life.
I feel like we've been a little bit quieter.
All right. I don't think I have any more Que Rico Que Feos unless we want to do Que Rico Que Feo post-concert. The traffic. Waiting in the car. Waiting for the train, waiting for the Uber.
I think just like post.
I feel like I've just
anything
become
of
really
it.
impatient outside of my comfort, like outside of my world. I'm really patient with my man. I'm really patient with my work. Really patient with like my family. But like outside
But
in the
minor
world, I'm like,
inconveniences,
hurry
you're like,
up!
ugh.
I need my double cheeseburger now. Like I don't know. Like I've just been really
Oh my God,
impatient.
not the Karen.
I've just been really impatient lately. I think I need to like take a step
What in
back.
now?
Yeah, especially when it's like
You've been
I need to go somewhere.
You've been very bratty.
Popping that. I think it's just Pride Month. It's almost over. It's fine. And then it's gonna be my birth month.
God.
I think this birthday, like it's coming around. I think it's gonna be pretty chill for me. I'm not doing anything too major. I'm just gonna celebrate. and
Your
chill at home.
your cancer signs are popping out.
Yeah. I just I have bigger plans for the future, and my birthday isn't a bigger plan right now. Like it's not what
I wish I could say the same.
yeah, I mean, I just obviously my birthday is very important. I'm gonna do something, but I don't think it's the most important thing that I'm thinking about right now. And I think there's bigger things that can be
Fish to
focusing
fry,
my
yeah.
finances right now.
No, for sure. Like we want to move in together, and we want to do all these things, and so my
you
birthday.
and your girlfriend, not me and him.
No, yeah. Me and my girlfriend. We want to move in together, and it just. I feel yes, my finances are something right now, but I just be working, and everything I do, I want to do big. I want to go big. I want to go bold. I want every experience that I have to be something memorable because, again, I have that mentality or philosophy that what if it's our last? So let's make it our best.
Do you always have that mentality though?
Sometimes.
I feel like it's a great mentality to have because you're always just having a great time because you think it's gonna be the last time, but sometimes you just have to let things happen the way they're supposed to happen.
Correct. Yes.
Because when it actually is the last time, you won't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm terrified of.
There's a lot of things that you've had last time that you don't know of already.
But I'm happy that I've had those last times. And
I'm just like,
but like, you know, for example, and not to get a little sentimental, but like my uncle who passed away, the last time I saw him was at my birthday party, at my big 26th birthday party. That's the last time I saw him. I didn't know that was going to be the last time that I saw him over a year and a half ago. And technically I didn't invite him. Like, I didn't send him an invite. My grandma sent him the invite and like told him to come. And he came and I saw him and we like said what's up, and he slipped me some money. He got a plate and then he was like, you know, I'm proud of you. I love you. And again, I didn't know that was going to be the last time I saw him. And then looking back, I'm like, oh shit, like I had that party. Had I not had that party, I don't know when the last time I would have seen him. And so, like, I always think of things like that, too, because there are also a couple family members that had passed since then that were at that party. And to me, having those parties or having those experiences, yes, they were very significant at that time, but they mean more than just the physical party now. You know, like...
Yeah, but with that in mind, do you think if you knew that was going to be the last time, that it would have been the same experience?
No.
So then are you more grateful that you didn't know, or are you like a little like feel cheated that you didn't know, you know?
Not that I feel cheated. I just wish I would have like actually taken the time to like maybe sit down and like like, you know, or just like whatever, because I was just all over the place getting pulled in 1,000 directions.
As you do. And
but like, I'm happy that I got that moment. I remember him leaving and him sliding $100 in my hand, like, you know, like prison style. Like, he was like, oh, no, it's like, you know, and then like, don't tell nobody. And I was like, no, I think you got you. And so like, I think about that and I'm happy about that, you know. But had I known that would be the last time, I probably would have like pulled him aside, talked to him, took a picture, like, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's pluses and minuses to everything, but yeah, I just want us to create memories, because when I die, I want everyone to go up in there and be like, oh, this motherfucker did this, and like I want it to be like 5 hours long, and like
everyone.
No, literally. If you don't speak at my funeral,
this is hour 3. This is the one I come in. This is when we talk about the podcast.
No, literally, I want to have an episode.
I get you, but I also don't want you to like dwell so much in the like, oh my god, like this is the last time, where you like don't get to enjoy.
But that's what I've been working on. Like graduation weekend, I wasn't really on my phone, like checking my phone or like talking to people, because the people who were there. And I told myself, I said, be present, because you're never gonna have this moment again. Like, you're never gonna graduate again. You're never gonna like have this experience again. Relish in it, be present, like spend time with your family. So Friday night was with our family, Saturday was with our friends, and my family came too a little bit, and then Sunday was just like a chill day, like we just kind of hung out, and I just loved every minute of it. I loved every minute of it.
That was the last time. Stop. I don't know. I agree with you, but I'm also just like, don't ever dwell.
Yeah.
And it's good that you take like initiative though when you make things like, oh, I shouldn't do this because I want to live in the moment. So
right.
And you know yourself enough to not do that.
I know I have to literally tell myself, hey, enjoy this.
Well, since we're talking about doing stuff for ourselves and enjoying things, let's talk about our self-care moment. Self-care moment. Hey.
I think I'm like a little like person playing the jazz. Like,
it's Ray. What are you talking about?
Self-care moment. What are you doing?
The viewers with like a good self-care moment vibe for the next
6 weeks.
For the next time we see you. We don't know what time it will be or when it will be, but we'll leave you with some self-care moments. Number 1, love yourself first. Okay.
Because if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Now,
can I get an amen up in here?
I've been watching way too much Drag Race.
It's Pride Month. He's really on it.
No,
I
shout
really
out to
do mean
Andy
that though.
Trigon.
Everything that you do with self-care starts with love, and it starts with loving yourself first. So if you don't really love yourself, take some time to find out who you are. And if that means sitting down with yourself, having a bath, going on a walk, listening to your favorite hip-hop music, whatever it is you have to do to get yourself in that moment, do it and tell yourself that you love yourself, because you tell your friends that you love them all the time, and you need to give yourself that same love, because life is short and
Life
you never
is
know when it's going to
very
be the last
short.
hurrah for you. So tell yourself that you love yourself, because you deserve to give yourself the same energy that you give everyone else. So that's number one.
Oh my God.
Number two is always have a good snack on hand. A good snacky, you know?
Give me some hot Cheetos.
Oh my God, I had
some
the-
pickle chips.
That's so good. No, but yeah, that's a good self-care for
That's
sure.
a very good self-care.
That's
I don't know how to
obviously,
follow
like,
that up, honestly.
It's obviously just like a big hot topic, and it's well-rounded for like all the time. You should be loving yourself, not just like a self-care moment, but start with that first.
Yeah.
Self-care moments, do stuff that you like. It doesn't matter if people don't like doing it. If you need to do it by yourself,
Do
that
it. I will
means that
second
it's
that. Do it.
literally gonna be for self-care, like for yourself. Like, do it for yourself. Like, I've been thinking about starting my gym journey again, but I don't want to start it like, I don't want to think of it like I'm starting my gym journey. Like, I just need to start moving my body.
You don't want to like publicize it and like post it like
I don't
I'm at
care.
the gym.
Yeah, I don't care about
no.
publicizing it. Like, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I just need to like take it seriously, where I'm like, I'm trying to do a lifestyle change, and I'm not just trying to like get fit and like do this. Like, I just need to like move my body around. And
Yeah.
I need to start.
I said after my
feeling
birthday, after my birthday, I'm gonna stop drinking. Kind of like what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then we have a trip after that, so I'm gonna stop. Obviously, after my birthday, don't drink until the trip, and then after the trip, like cut cold turkey.
Yeah, just like
I'm not gonna
that's
drink.
That's a form of self-care too.
Yeah.
Knowing that you need to take a little break, and everyone around you should be able to respect that.
Yeah.
You know? So
I just want to like get my mind clear and like
That's
focus
taking
on focus on this. Like, I want to really amp up my production skills. I want to amp up my social media game, content creation, and like really put my passions into work. Like, I really
Well,
want to.
what are you
like,
doing to like debrief from work though? Like, what are you doing to like? Because you work a very different side of like a
Correct.
profession that not really a lot of people have to work with. So what do you do to like debrief from like all like the social norms?
To be
and-
honest, sometimes on my drive from Phoenix to CG, like, it'll just be silent. Like, I just won't have any music playing, and like sometimes I just won't even speak.
you just need to be alone with
Like,
your
I
thoughts.
just need to be alone, or I just need to just like be here, and like I'll have like some lo-fi music playing in the back, and I'll be like doing my laundry, and I'll be like doing other little things, but like for the most part, like it's just like radio silence, no pun intended, but like it's just quiet. And I feel like I have to, this is a very like, not like conceited thing or just like selfish thing, but like I gotta put me first mentality sometimes, where it's like I can't be there for you right now because I can need to be there for myself. So let me like physically tell you that I need to like disassociate for a little bit, and then I can come back and be my best self for you.
That's fine.
And like I've been learning how to manage that, and how to really keep a healthy balance so that I don't go fucking crazy like in this busy lifestyle that I live, you know? So like if it is just like a 30-minute silent drive, perfect. If it is literally like I took a bath a couple weeks ago,
Your bath is so nice too.
I was literally sitting there and I was like, I'm sweating, but then it's all the toxins out, like, you know, and it just felt so nice.
It's like good self, you know. It's like good self-care.
So just like taking time for yourself and like be in the silence of it all, like even through the chaos.
Your self-care is literally like taking time for yourself, like just being by yourself.
I would say to make it in a sentence, find the silence in the chaos.
I like that. See, that was a good follow-up.
Yeah, like I would say find the silence in the chaos. Like if there's little pockets of an opportunity to like come back and then go back out, like do that, because that's what's going to be best for you, your mental, your physical, your emotional, everything.
I like that. I like that.
I'm going to get that tatted.
Silence in the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put arriba los culos. I think a good self-care that I've been doing lately, I guess not for me but for my partner too, is just like checking in. I'm just like constantly checking in, and I feel like maybe I'm a little annoying sometimes, but I'm always like, you good? Doing okay? Can I get you something? Just like checking in.
Can I get you some
And
water?
I've been really bad with the people around me, not just like my significant other. Like I've been bad with like my friends. So I think a form of like self-care for me is also checking in with other people and making sure that they're okay.
Yeah.
So I need to do my rounds and check in on everyone. Because I've been MIA for a little bit, and
You
now,
have been.
and now I'm back, baby. But
I feel like
I need my moments.
Yeah, I feel like because we're such good friends, like I can understand that like if you're going through things, then like, hey, he's just going through shit. Like let him have his moment.
have my
Like
moments,
yeah, like do your
you
thing.
know?
But some people don't understand that, and they're like, oh, what's wrong? Oh, why is he like this? Oh, is this? And I'm just like, he didn't text you
when
back.
you go no, when you go
That's
no
okay.
contact, when you go no
like,
contact,
that's okay. Like he's just let him do his thing. When he's ready, he will come and let you know. And that's just because we've built a better relationship, you know?
Yeah.
But again, people just need to learn to respect the boundaries that people have. And if someone says like, hey, I'm not doing good mentally or physically or whatever, like be like, okay, well, if
Like
there's anything I can
understanding
do,
it, yeah.
like let me know. But I'm ready to talk when you're ready.
yeah, that's what it's all about. Honestly,
Yeah, so
too.
respect boundaries.
Just being understanding of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure to check in on your friends, guys.
Check in.
Even though I need to do a way better job of doing that, and thank you to the friends that do check in on me. I think all of my friends have checked in on me, so I think I have a wonderful like family behind me. I just think it's time that I start loving them back the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just took a break. I'm back. It's fine.
The bitch is back.
And we will be back soon.
And we will. No, I hope it's not too much of a break.
Good run, but we need to just be a little more organized, and we know what we want to do. So we're gonna come back bigger and badder and more exclusive and elusive. We also want to have people on the show.
Yeah, I think we're gonna structure it a little bit more
around, like,
organized
interviews.
and like actually, you know, we said this at the beginning, like put the pen to the paper, and we did that, but we only like wrote half the page.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you want to be on the podcast,
please hit us up. Like we're
Let us
open to
know.
any
We are
ideas. We're open to any
to
suggestions.
everyone.
Like everybody's feedback and input on this. This is honestly a product of you guys as well too. Like just the love that we have been receiving.
Yeah, and
for
we
so many
listen.
weeks.
Yeah, we listen to what you guys have to say, and
we have a good momentum and we have a good support system behind us. And now we just want to elevate that to something that's
little more professional.
that we're proud of producing for you guys and for you guys to be proud of, if that makes sense.
and just like be a little messier.
We could.
Oh, we could. So last week I heard that Donna.
Shut up.
I love it here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, but this was fun.
This was a good
I'm kind
run.
of sad for some reason.
I know, but we're gonna film another podcast soon.
Hopefully not too soon.
Ooh.
Hopefully not like too long in between.
No, definitely. I think we're just taking the summer off.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's not like we're taking it off. We're still planning things, but
So like we're gonna plan things and then come back. We have to do
I'm
it
like
before
this.
Leo season. We have to do it.
I'm like this. We'll talk about this off camera.
Oh, perfect.
Alrighty, guys. Well, my name is Steven.
And I'm Micah.
And this has been your Daily Dose
of Amigos.
Thank you for watching and sticking
Thank you.
by.
And season 1.
Why you gotta do it? Don't. It's not
That's a
over yet.
wrap, baby.
I need a blunt.
I got one in the fridge.
Why
That's a
did-
Chiba Hut blunt.
Oh, I was like, why did you give it in the fridge? He's not a stoner. Nah.